Hello, this is Talon with Old Guy Stuff, and if you're having difficulty figuring out how to set your analog watch, then this video just might help you out. Okay, a few things. This watch and this watch here came as a set, but they set completely different from each other. Okay, and you might have that kind of circumstance. Now, I call the way they're set a system. Okay, it's a system of mechanisms inside this analog watch. Now, not every watch is going to use the same system. So how do you know that your system is going to be the same as this one? Well, you can try this visually first to see. On this watch, there's a crown, and it pulls out 2 clicks. And if I pull it out 1 click, my second hand is still moving, so I can see that over here. Okay. If I pull it out a second click, the second hand stops moving. Okay. Now the second hand stops moving because it's going to let you set the time, and second hand is part of time, but you're not going to actually set the second hand. So if you're going to synchronize it, get the second hand where you want, and then when you're done and your times line up with your other device or whatever, then push the button in. Okay, push the crown in. So here's how, this is what we have. We have on the left side, we have the days of the week. Okay, calendar days like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it goes around. Okay, so you have the 7 days of the week. And on the right side, this subdial has the calendar dates like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all the way up to 31. And then on the bottom, that's your 24-hour clock. So right now, we are set for just after 2000 hours. So each of these little lines here are going by 2 hours. And if I'm after 12 o'clock, between 12 o'clock and the 24, then we're talking nighttime. Like right now, we're 2000 hours, or you could think 8 p.m. Okay. Now, I've seen some videos that are totally bad for trying to set this particular watch, and I've read some instructions online that are totally bad also. So let me give you the basics of what I found is going to work really good to make it most convenient. First of all, this crown pulls out 2 clicks, right? So 1 click, and I have difficulty with it. 1 click, your second hand is still going to move. Okay, that's actually for setting your date, your calendar date. Okay, and I recommend doing that last. Okay, and the reason for that is if you set your calendar date first, and this is one of the things that a lot of people's instructions online will say to do, including the ones from the company. Set the date first, and then after you get the time and the day set, it's totally messed up your date, and you have to do it again. Okay, so I do the date last. That's what I do. Okay, so right now this is Wednesday, and this is set on Tuesday. Okay, so I need to make sure that this 24-hour clock is going to go past the 24th because that's midnight. Okay, and what I've noticed on this particular watch is the calendar day itself changes about the 3 o'clock position for the hour hand. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm out 2 clicks, and I'm going to turn this and watch the day of the week, which is over here on the left side. Watch this, okay, as I'm going. And when I hit the 3 o'clock area, see how it's starting to move, right? But it's going to click on Wednesday. Watch this. Clicked right in just before 3 o'clock. Now, you notice your 24-hour clock down here. It's set between these 2 marks. And each mark is 2 hours. So this is midnight, this is 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So right now we are set for 3 in the morning. And the time right now is actually about 9 o'clock at night. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate it. And you can actually check out the 24-hour clock on the bottom. That is turning. Okay. It is now saying we're at just afternoon. When it gets to the 18, that's going to be 6 p.m. An hour 6 p.m. And we need to get to 9 o'clock. Okay, so here we are. I'm just setting with my other watch real quick. We're about 9:02. And now I'm going to push it in so that we're out only one click. Okay, so start 2 clicks out to set your calendar day and your time. Then go 1 click, excuse me. And now you can set this, and today is the 21st, so I can turn this pretty fast. If you do it the way the other people are saying online, it actually makes it take about an hour just to get your date set. So this way actually is much quicker. And then when you are ready, just push it in and you're done. Okay. Now, here's the important things you're going to have to remember though. You probably never really have to change the day. Okay. You will have to change the time from time to time, like if you're changing time zones or daylight savings time or stuff like that. But this one, the calendar date, you'll have to change at the end of the month, every month that does not have 31 days. So this is what I do. On February 28th, after I get to about 10, 11 o'clock at night before I go to sleep, I set this for 31. And when I wake up in the morning, it's going to be on the 1st. So that's how I do it. Okay. Hopefully this video helps you out. And I'm mainly doing it to jar my memory because I forget. Every time I got to set this, I forget how to do it. And all the instructions I've seen online that are any good are in a foreign language and I can't read them anyway. So how do I know that they're any good? Well, I actually figured it out once. Anyway, this is Talon with Old Guys Stuff. Have a safe, happy, peaceful, wonderful day. Hit like and subscribe. And goodbye.